Hey there, I'm Di, and today I am doing not one, not two, but 3 $10 craft kit reviews. So it's going to be a very busy day, so I want to get straight into this as quickly as possible. A little bit of backstory. I was going through my local Target, looking around at different craft kits, wondering what looks good, what craft kit can I really sink my teeth into and do a bit of a review on. And I came across a stand of $10 craft kits. That's great. Walking around some more, there's another stand with $10 craft kits. Fantastic. Walk around the corner. Oh look, there's some more $10 craft kits. $10 craft kits everywhere. So I thought, why not do 3 different brands that all have a $10 craft kit in their range, and I'm going to compare them. The first one that caught my eye, don't know why, Felt Craft Kit by Zap, 110% fun guaranteed. This one is My Felted Friends, never tried felting, Pinkler. And this one is Crystal Creations by Curious Craft. Wait a minute. Oh.
That's by Hinkler as well.
Oh my goodness, that's by Hinkler as well. Okay. I'm a bit of a dumbass.
They're all by Hinkler.
Oh, we're not doing 3 different brands. Oh well, that's what I get for not reading the boxes properly. I was looking up here at Zap and then up here at Curious Craft, thinking they were the brands. Okay, Hinkler, we're really going to town on you today. We're going to test you right out. Not sure which is going to be good. I'm feeling hopeful about this one. So leave a comment down below. Which kit do you think out of the 3 is going to be the bee's knees? I think I might start with the Felt Craft.
Now, sewing is not something I normally do for fun. More of an activity that I do out of necessity, like sewing up a busted seam on clothing or something. So why did I pick this kit? Well, it caught my eye as it looked like you could make a decent amount of cute little characters, plus it didn't look like it needed excessive amounts of sewing to complete a little project. Firstly, I'm gonna bust into this thing and see what I get. Looks like you get everything you need bar scissors, which that's fine, and glue, which really they could have included a little tube of that, but whatever. The book has lots of different projects in nice, clear, coloured instructions that are easy to read and follow. Then at the back of the book it has all the templates that you need. So let's check this little list of what you need. And it's mentioning you need extra coloured felt, which I presumed I would be given all the colours I needed, but as I found out, nearly every project in the book had at least one item you would need to provide yourself, like this avocado key charm I wanted to make. You needed your own dark green felt. Well, that's annoying and rather inconsiderate of them, as the dark green is the main colour you need for that project. So let's find something else. The cupcake. You need your own mini peg. Okay, moving on. Sunny hair clip. You need your own hair clip. Llama. No purple felt. Kitty bag. You need your own buttons. Ice cream garland. Provide your own string. Cactus pen pot. You need purple and green felt, plus again, you need your own tin can. Which really, that's fine, and I do like the idea of recycling. I suppose they're not asking me for anything I don't have, but I have a well-stocked craft room, and they shouldn't presume that everyone does. However, I'm sure you could substitute a lot of these for other things in the kit, like I do with the little owl I decided to make. Anyway, I'm not going to narrate everything I do to make this owl. You don't need to hear all that. What I will say is it is pretty easy to follow the instructions. There are no tricky bits that are not clear. All the stitches are explained at the beginning of the book and they're not hard. And I'm a rare sewer, meaning I rarely sew, and I had no trouble doing this. The box says this is for 8 years plus, and I would say an 8-year-old may need some help, but with guidance and someone to help them if they get a little tangled, they could do this. Probably the hardest part for me was threading the damn needle. The 3 things I did differently from the instructions was not using green thread, as the kit didn't provide it, so I just used pink and yellow instead. It also said to glue on the beak and the wings, but I decided to stitch them on. That way I only used what was in the kit. Plus, in the book this is supposed to be a badge, but I use the keyring attachment instead, as I will actually use him as a keyring. All in all, I think for $10 this kit isn't bad. Yes, you do need to have some of your own stuff, but with a bit of creative thinking you can make it work with what's in the kit. This little owl didn't take too much time, and while my finish is a little rough, I think he's cute, and he does resemble the one in the book.
Okay, after doing that sewing with felt, I think I might change it up a little bit, do something a bit different, and we'll go for the rock painting, rock crystalling, rock decorating. Let's do that.
So here we go with this rock art kit. Looking at the cover, it does look like you can get creative making some bedazzled rocks. But upon closer inspection, looking at the contents, it's looking a little bit, how do I put it, cheap, gimmicky, and those itty bitty little rocks. I'm just left feeling a bit underwhelmed. Let's not judge too quickly. What they lack in size, they may make up for in performance. Let us get a closer look at what we get. A selection of dinky little paint pots. Colours look nice enough though. A little bedazzling tool. One wonky paintbrush, but not too bad. At least it's not one of those plastic bristled pieces of junk. A sheet of stickers that we can crystallise and bedazzle. 4 colours of crystals. This stuff for the crystal sticker-onerer. And 3 baby rocks. We'll call them pebbles, shall we? So the instructions recommend laying down a white base coat. So I'll do that. Looking pretty transparent. So I'll do another coat. That still wasn't great when it dried, so I ended up doing a total of 4 coats and had enough of it at that point. I'm fast losing hope with this kit as the paint is really poor quality. But let's push on. Next, I worked on my background colours, and I'm laying on those and feeling really frustrated with these paints. For the smallest rock, I want a blue, teal, green gradient background, which I'll stick a rainbow on. And for the other rock, I decided I wanted to paint him with a little character of some sort. But as I drew a design on the rock, the paint started to scratch off, even when I didn't press too hard. So I cover my sketch up with some yellow paint. I was going to turn it into a little baby chick, but the pencil is showing through really badly, even after 4 or 5 coats. So I'm abandoning that idea, and I'll just have a yellow rock with one of the stickers from the kit on it. At this point, I decided to test out and compare some of my own supplies on the back of the 3rd rock. I used some cheap gesso I had lying around, and straight away that was way better than the white paint from the kit. Then, using some cheap pastel paints I have, I laid that colour down on the rock, and again, my cheap paint is way better than their cheap paint. Let's pop some crystals on these other rocks to see if I can improve them. Nope. Nope. I don't like this kit at all. It's not fun. It just feels like a chore. The sticker doesn't stick very well to the pebble because the sticker is rigid plastic stuff and the pebble is curved. And because the rock is so small, there really isn't a lot of room to paint and do interesting stuff. It's rather frustrating, really. So I'll pop a few crystals on this 3rd rock and see how it turns out. Yep, still hate it. Don't get me wrong, my cheap paints made doing this one so much easier, but I just don't like these stickers. And if you want to put the crystals on the rocks without stickers, you'll either need glue or you've got to stick them on when the paint is wet, like I did. Admittedly, I'm not really trying anymore because it's just not enjoyable and I want it done. Without properly prepping the rocks, the paint peels off. The sticker on the yellow one is ripping the paint off because it won't stay stuck down. My gesso seems to have helped it bond a bit better to the rock surface, but you would still need to be really careful as it will crack and chip off.
Okay, Now we are going to get into some felting. Going to be different to the first one where we were sewing bits of felt, whereas this one is that stab the bejeevers out of it, and hopefully we end up with some cute little characters. We'll see.
So it's time to felt myself some friends.
Yay, finally some friends!
In the kit you get 5 colours of felt. A foam thing that feels awful to touch and just makes me cringe, not sure why. 2 stabbers and some accessories. Plus this book which is filled with adorable little animals you can stab into existence. As I've never attempted felting before, I'm going to go with the bee, as I think the simple shape will be easier for a noob like me. Now the instructions are pretty simple and there is not much to this process. You just pull the felt apart, guess how much you will need, roll it into the rough shape and start stabbing like Chucky and Freddy are doing surgery. I was doing so well and I was just bragging to my husband that I hadn't even stabbed myself yet, and then I stabbed myself. I think a little leather finger guard in the kit wouldn't go astray. But also, it's not the end of the world. What's a little pain and blood anyway? With an audiobook on, it's easy to get lost in the process. Until you stab yourself, of course. Like I did, once or twice. I made the wings just a little bit too big, but that's okay. And I decided to continue with the too big thing and gave him bigger buggy eyes, teamed with a little side smile that makes him look cute. This kit really does supply all you need to make some cute little critters. It's easy to do and I think you could get hours of use from it. For just $10, it's quite good. So I'd recommend this kit for those wanting to try felting. So my final verdict on these 3 kits. The rock art one, don't waste your time or money on it, it's crap. Felt craft kit one goes okay. I think it's worth the $10. But my favourite and the one I recommend the most is My Felted Friends. Definitely worth your money and definitely worth your time as well. Anyway, that's all from me. I'll catch you next time.